Well, hello there, my dear old friend IKEA, and to my DIY friends, welcome. IKEA has some great options for the outdoors, and I love looking at their displays, but today we are using some affordable and unexpected IKEA items for some outdoor hacks. You're gonna love this. Let's go. First, we're gonna make an easy and quick fire bowl with this plant pot. And you know I'm a Dollar Tree girl, so the other supplies that we're gonna use are these rocks and a flame tin that are only $1.25 each. I did go ahead and pick up 3 bags of this river rock from Dollar Tree. However, you may need more or less depending on the size flower pot that you're using. This seemed to work out good for this one. But we're going to save a little bit more money by actually filling up the bottom of the flower pot with some stones or some rocks or something that you already have around your yard instead of spending more money on the decorative rocks. We're going to fill it up about halfway, put our little flame pot in there, and then fill it up the rest of the way with those decorative rocks. We're even going to add some of that rock around the rim, but we don't want to cover up the center circle. And then it's just as easy as removing the lid and lighting the wick on the inside to start that flame. Another awesome IKEA find that I use outdoors is this metal utensil holder. It's only $4.99, and I actually use it for our barbecue skewers, so it keeps them all together. And if it's a little warm in there, it doesn't melt it or anything. Such a great little fire area to roast some marshmallows around, add a little bit of heat to the center of your outdoor space. And then once you're done with it, just replace the lid and it will put the flame out for you. This next item you can find in their organization area, and it's actually an insert for another one of their containers, but I thought this would be great independent for outside and for organizing your garden tools. So you can see if you're a gardener, you probably have a bunch of tools just like I do. They all fit in here really nicely. I also love that it is all plastic, so if it gets wet, it's fine. Easy to wipe out, easy to grab that handle and move it from place to place as you are gardening. These 99-cent bags are so great. So many different uses for this, for organization and for moving and for laundry and all that kind of stuff. But it's also waterproof, which I love. And I bet you never thought to use it for your planting area. So for this hack, all we're doing is opening up this bag and taking a pair of scissors and cutting around the outside edge, maybe about 4 or 5 inches up from the bottom all the way around. Next, we're going to take the corners and pinch them outwards, take a stapler and add a couple staples to each one of the corners to help hold up those sides and give you a little area within the inside there for keeping things clean while you are in the planting process. So here's a good example of this. This is my potting area on our back porch, so I don't like it getting too messy back there. And this will save me having to do a bunch of cleaning on this workspace, because then all I have to do is take that excess soil that I've collected in there and put it back into the bag or in a pot, probably a little bit better than I'm doing here. And you can also take this and just shake it out and it's ready to go for the next time. These are awesome containers to use in your outdoor space as well. They have lids on them and then also an easy and convenient little lifty lid on the front so you can get into your items. We have this small space on our back porch and I needed some additional storage, and this kind of extends this space, which is pretty narrow. So I just added 4 of these onto this console table that I've used out on our back patio or our back porch for years now. It continues to hold up, and so I'm just making more use of it with these IKEA containers. So if you're needing some outdoor storage, this is a great option. They stack as well. They are heavy duty plastic, so you can just rinse them off if they get dirty. And they are so convenient with the little lifty lids on the front. Keeps our bird seed away from the squirrels and the birds that might make their way onto our back porch. Keeps pesticides away from little hands. And if you are needing more storage for your outdoors, I would highly suggest this. Maybe put a little bit of duct tape on those hinges if you're going to keep it out in the open, but great for a porch or garage storage. If you like to make use of the warm summer sun, then this drying rack is a great option for your clothes, towels, or bedding. It's only $11.99. However, I have another hack and idea for you using the same drying rack. All we're gonna do is we're gonna pop it open, and then you're gonna need some kind of screen or mesh. Very, very affordable. I'll link some down below for you. We're just gonna cut this down to size so it fits a little bit longer than the length of the drying rack and also a little bit wider. And then here is another Dollar Tree find an item that's gonna be useful for this. We're gonna take those and put 2 on each end, which makes this a temporary hold for that screen, holds it in place for us. And now we've just created ourselves a little vegetable garden washing station. If you enjoy outdoor entertaining, this cart that is only $24.99 is super duper functional and also acts as a really affordable option for a drink cart. So you can fill this up with all the supplies that you need to create a little mini bar for the outside. You could use this in so many different ways though. Use it for a barbecue cart, for a serving cart to put snacks on. Sky's the limit here, but for only $24.99, it's all metal and outdoor safe. Next, we're going to use these 3 IKEA finds that are super duper affordable to help transform my front porch, including these runners, these $1.99 trash cans, and also these beautiful woven shades. First up, here's a before look and a cleaned off look of our front porch. We're really going to give this a totally new look, starting with the decking. To do that, we are going to make a super affordable rug using 3 of these runners that are only $9.99 each, making this a 5x7-ish size area rug for only $30. Some area rugs can just get extremely pricey, but this one we are hacking it for a fraction of the cost, and it's so easy to do. We're just laying these rugs right next to each other, and we're going to make this outdoor safe with the help of this Scotchgard carpet and rug spray. It is so easy to just spray this on. You can see it goes on a little bit foamy, so you know whenever it has dried, which takes no time at all, and it only takes about a minute to apply this to now make this waterproof and UV resistant. And then once we put our furniture on the back side of this rug, that'll help hold that down in the back, but we're going to do a little bit more work to the front using this alien tape. So I got this online, but recently I also found this at the Dollar Tree, base tape, pretty much the same thing, and as you can see, it says it is waterproof, great for indoors and outdoors, perfect for most flat surfaces, including wood, which is going to be going on our decking here. So I just added a few pieces around the outside edge, and as I'm doing that, I'm also spreading it out, smoothing out the rugs, and that kind of helps get rid of any of those folds and creases. And some of the sun also, once it warms it up, will help get rid of some of those creases and wrinkles in the rug too. So I think this turned out really, really nice, especially for the price. You could add more or just do 2 or 1 of these outdoors too, if that's all you needed. But what a great way to stretch your dollar, but save a ton of money at the same time using runners versus a giant area rug. Now we're going to add some balance to the sides of this front door using those $1.99 trash cans. They have them in white and black, so up to you. You could even spray paint them if you want them a different color. The first trash cans we're going to flip upside down. That's going to add some height to our planters. And we're going to put the top planters on, or the top trash cans on, with this double-sided tape. I will link this down below for you. It is a mess-free adhesive that's permanent, and it is safe to use outdoors. So we're just going to put a couple pieces of that on the bottom trash can and then press down into place the top trash can. Just simply that easy and quick. Then you can go ahead and add your plants. If you're going to add dirt in there, just drill some holes in your trash cans. These are in little planters, so I didn't necessarily need the holes, but they turned out so pretty. Only $4 each, I think, is a great deal, but look really classy and high end. Outdoor lighting can really change a space, and I loved these woven shades from IKEA. We're going to install them with the help of some hooks. These are from Dollar Tree again. I just stuck them onto the roof of our porch, and then I'm going to use some 4-ply jute and use that to hang these from the ceiling. We're just going to take that jute and we're going to tie a couple knots so that it will hang from the hook, and then we'll add our shade, which has some nice little hangers on the top for us. And then just wrap that jute around those hangers, pull it up to the height that we want, tie a double knot, and cut off the excess. And then to keep these lights from flying off those hooks, I'm using some real fancy white duct tape to close up the opening and secure that on there so these don't fly off. And I can't wait to get some remote controlled light bulbs that I can hang from within these lights, which will be really pretty to add some ambience to the nighttime on our porch. And then I love a good before and after, so here's the porch before and then after with the addition of our new area rug, the planters, and our new hanging lights. And then I want to just throw in a little bit of a bonus here. IKEA has these great decking tiles, and I fell in love with them the first time I saw them. I always wanted them, so I thought last year we would give them a try as we were updating our back patio. So here you can see them installed around our patio space. We needed a walkway from the house to my she shed and to that new patio, and these worked out really, really well. I will say though, if you use these, definitely add some sealant to them so that they kind of last throughout the winter months, because as of right now, we are definitely going to have to sand them down and redo them, which is an option, but they definitely don't look as nice as they do here, which was last summer when we first installed them. I hope these ideas inspired you as you get outside and start working on your yard, your gardens, your patios, your outdoor spaces. Let me know down in the comments below which one of those ideas was your favorite. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and I have another IKEA video popping up on your screen. Go ahead, click over, and I will see you over there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a creative day.